Good day, everyone. So today we are going to talk about the remedial vocabulary instruction. So, by the way, I am Alan Osmag Jr. and I am the first reporter of the remedial vocabulary instruction, especially to our instructor, Ma'am Tandi. Ma'am, good day. And also my classmates, B and 2B. Kumusta na mo dira? It's been a long time pod, no? Almost 1 week na nga walay tarong klase. It is because sa ato ang weather, so stay safe and I hope nga safe ra mong tanan. So let's begin. So my topic is all about a remedial vocabulary instructions. So before our going to talk about the our topic, so let's read. I'm gonna read the objectives, no? So we have at least 3 objectives. So first, and the first objective is help the students understand and use the new words. So that is our first objective. And the second objective is encourage the student to learn words in their own. And the third and the final is make learning words part of a daily life. So that is our objectives, no, in these topics. So let's begin. So what is the remedial vocabulary instruction? So basically, the remedial vocabulary instructions will help the student to learn new words and improve their vocabulary. So it is very important, no, especially to our student and especially the elementary student to improve their comprehension in terms of reading and their academic success. It can also affected. So basically, the remedial vocabulary instruction sa giingon ako gaina is help the student to improve their reading comprehension and academic success, and it is also help them to transition skills, substitutions, use and establish connection between words and existing knowledge. So that is very important, no? And then I also read, no, about the study sa mga psychologists and even the mga research that ang student daw pag dili sila kabalo mo understand or sa ilahang reading comprehension is lack of reading comprehension or baba, there are also considered daw nga dili kabalo mo basa ang bata. But through this remedial vocabulary instruction is matabangan sila nga mo-improve ang ilahang reading comprehension, especially ilang reading comprehension, no, and maka-connect pud sila between the new words and existing words nila. So that is very important. So there are lots of kaning techniques, no, so to do this remedial vocabulary instruction. So muhatag ko at least mga upat. So first sa mga technique na ginagamit ani is what we call the concept based approach. So it helps the student, no, to connect the words to existing concept. So very important kay na. And then semantic mapping, especially kana makatabang po na sa ilaha. Visual shows of words and phrases relate their words and concept. So isa po na siya. And then ang ikatulo is questioning technique. Kana help the student to learn to predict the clarification questions and summary. So basically ginabuhat na sa ato ang mga teachers, no, ganang mo kuan sila mo pa-answer sila sa bata, and then halimbawa sa isa ka story ipasummary nila or sa ilang nasabtan sa kaning sa story. So that is very important, no. So in what we call this in remedial vocabulary instruction, especially the student. So so let's talk about the vocabulary in initial acquired. There are 4 ways. So first we have the incidentally. So what is this? So in incidentally through reading and conversation. So kini siya is from the word incidentally, meaning wala nila ginastadihan pa ni, ginakuha ang mga prior knowledge sa mga bata ani through reading and conversation. So dira maka-acquire through reading, sa pag-reading, sa pagbasa sa mga bata is maka-acquire sila og kaning knowledge or kaning unsay pasabot ato nga story, especially the text or the story in conversation pod, especially pod na. And then the second is self-instruction. So as new words are looking up into the dictionary, their own meaning are sought from others and conscious manners. So it is very common, no? Especially the student. Also, me, pag na ako'y mga dili masabtan, no, mga words or lisod, dili ko familiar nga figure or the words, ako na siyang gida research or ginatanaw na ako sa dictionary kung unsa ang iyang meaning ana. So as a student, no, kinahanglan jud nimo kanang mo explore or ma-improve sa giingon na to gaina katong ato ang meaning, improve their new and existing knowledge. So that is the aim of this remedial vocabulary instruction. And the third is direct instruction. So kini siya is as when a teacher's or auto instructional program is used intentionally build their vocabulary power. Basically, ang teacher ang do ani o magbuhat ani. So siya ang ginahagi, siya ang mag-instruct, no, sa kanang program, or kumbaga is kanang ginaspoon feed niya sa mga bata kung unsa ang kaning ang pasabot sa especially the story or what, kung nagbukuan ba siya, kung nag-instruct ba siya sa kanang mga bata, no. So para ang aim man gud ani is para ma-build ang ilahang vocabulary power. So diri is kanang ma-build ang kaning mga knowledge sa bata, kanang ang ilahang student knowledge, no, ma-build ring with through the direct instructions. So basically the teacher, especially we are a future teacher, ginabuhat na ni in the future, mabuhat na ni siya direct instructions. And the fourth in vocabulary intentional acquired is mental manipulation. So what is this? While thinking, speaking, and writing. So especially sa mga bata, no. So as a student, kanang pag mo huna sila or gina-imagine nila, no, kanang gina-imagine na daan nila ang unsay sunod bahitaw sa story kay based sa ilahang pagbasa nya, based pod sa ilahang pag-speaking. So nay ubang mga bata nga dili kasabot, so dili kay nila masabtan ang isa ka story pag dili nila true gina-speak jud, kanang ginasulti jud nila ang kanang story or text, no. Nay ubang mga bata ana because ang we must consider that there are diverse learners, no, especially the students. And writing, especially ako, sample ako kung galingon is dili kay ko makasabot, no, or dili kay nako memorya ang kanang mga previous topic pag dili nako gina-take note. So nay mga bata ngayon ana nga gina-take note nila or ginasulat jud nila, especially the elementary, required man jud kaayo sa ilahang magsulat ana kay ginabuild pa man ang ilahang kuandera kanang ilahang mastery of reading, ang ilahang reading comprehensions o ang ilahang mga critical thinking muna siya, no. So muto siya ang vocabulary intentional acquired in 4 ways pato siya, no. So we have the considerations of the remedial vocabulary instructions. So what are these? So first is connect the vocabulary instructions to the natural processes of our words learning. So the literatures of a vocabulary acquisitions tends to divide the teaching of vocabulary into 5 phases. So gibahin siya no to 5 phases. So what are these? So first is we have the what they call this deposition. So what is the deposition? So the deposition is the open the student mind and will engage the new words. So example, we have a lot of teachers or kasagaran sa mga teachers in nagapa picture analysis na sila or kanang naga video analysis. Halimbawa sa science is ginapangutana mo sa teacher is especially the students. So kids, what are the reason nga nung musaka man ang tubig? So dira through that is ma-open ang kanang mind sa mga bata. Kung ngano bitaw, they have the curiosity gani sa lang kaugalingon. Ngano bitaw tuod. Through that is kanang ma-engage ang ilahang new words dira. So dira na ang teacher ngayon ang dahilan kid nganong musaka ang tubig no ngano mo kuan musaka ang tubig sa pangarot because the evaporation. So kana is ma-engage ng evaporation ng word sa mga bata. So that is the deposition. And then the second one, we have the integration. So what is the integration? So the integration is established between the meaning of words, the student, and existing knowledge. So these are where you are starting the building foundation bridge, and also you connect the meaning, the words into the student already knows. So they think like connecting words, familiar concept, and experience. So diri is kanang makonect sa mga bata ang ilahang new words and existing knowledge. So through that balik gyapon dito sa science no katong unsay dahilan ngano ang tubig musaka. The new words dito is evaporation, and then existing knowledge nila is kabalo sila ngano musaka ang ngano mo kan ang pero wala sila kabalo sa process of evaporation. So dira is kanang maka-gain data makakuan siya foundation dira sa iyahang mga new words and unfamiliar concept of experience. So kana makuan na ma-build na sa isa ka bata. And then also we have the third is the repetition. So what is the repetition? Provision of practice and distribute over time, as well as the opportunity to frequent encounters the words in what we call this familiar and different contexts. So from through repetition, through this repetition is maka-acquired ang bata nga mo din ni pasabot di ba if we have brothers and sisters or mga siblings nga ginatudloan nato di ba ginapabasa pabalik-balik na to basa white, yellow, dog, cat. This is the what we call this like example this is the crocodile, di ba? Ato ang pabalik-balik repetition sa mga bata para ma-retain gani jud sa ilahang hunahuna ang words nga para dili nila malimtan. So that is very important sa mga especially the elementary student. And let's move on to the fourth, which is the interaction and meaningful use. So what are these? So social situation conducive to the using new words, interact others, and thus mentally references new words in listening through makuwad nila na through reading, writing, and speaking, especially sa mga bata no. There are a lot of activities nga ginapabuhat sa mga teachers and instructors nga maka-interact sila, maka-socialize sila sa laing classmates nila o sa ilahang kaning sa ilahang mga friends nila no. So ginabuhat ni sa mga teachers para through the collaboration between sa bata ug katong sila mga classmate is maka-acquire siya sa kanang mga new words and kaning existing knowledge niya through listening. Kanang maminaw siya unsay mga opinion dira ma-build sa bata ang iyang knowledge o iyang vocabulary no through that. And the last one is the self-instruction, maintaining awareness of words outside the classroom. So dili lang day ang bata is kanang maka-acquired og kaning new words sa school, but maka-acquired po siya outside the classroom. Like example, na siya yung mga atino nga higher level of education sa iya, halimbawa high school or kaning college, na yung mga ubang bata nga mupatabang sila sa ilahang mama or sa ilahang ate o kuya. Through that, makakuan sila, maka-encounter sila og kanang mga new words sa ilahang academic, no, og sa ilahang existing knowledge kana pud siya through the self-instruction. So that's it. I hope naamoy na tun-an, no, sa ato ang topic karon nga remedial vocabulary instruction. So thank you and goodbye.